All right. First order of business, actual business. Eating soup alone is going to forever change. We're probably going bi-weekly from this point out, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Sometimes we'll be quad weekly. If we want.
Monthly? Like once a month?
Oh, no, I meant weekly.
Oh, okay.
If we feel
yeah,
like
it just depends on what we're feeling, yeah.
Hey, sometimes we'll do 1 a month. Sometimes we'll do 4 a month.
Yeah.
But probably more often than not, we'll do 2 a month.
Yeah. 2 a month. Good schedule. Who knows? Maybe it could even just be one movie if we actually wanted to try and like have substantial things to say about a movie.
Yeah.
Or we could just keep it fun and breezy. But
I was compiling that list.
Yeah. Let's start off here. Okay, welcome to the first time that we're ever going to do awards. We don't know what they're called yet. We're going to call them.
I was thinking, instead of calling them the Soupies and going the Emmys or the Tonys route, let's go the BAFTA or the Oscar route.
Okay.
See, the Oscars are the Academy Awards, but they're named after somebody's Uncle Oscar who looks like the little statue.
Okay.
So either the Lillards.
Okay.
Or my plan for this is, because there's 2 of us, there's going to be a lot of split votes here.
Yeah.
And we have to come to a decision. There can't be any ties.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of talking, and the Lillards is fine, but keep going. I actually like the Lillards a lot.
So I was thinking, for the acronym one, the decidedly unanimous movie praises, we can call them the dumps. The
dumps? It's got to be Lillards. That's
okay,
so good. All right. Welcome you counted
to the inaugural Lillards?
The Lillard Awards. Have you counted these up?
I have not.
We watched this many movies today this year. Plus Jason X.
Jason X.
Something like 100 or 101 movies last year.
Yeah, we'll come back, everyone. It's tomorrow.
Just for the podcast. There's other stuff that I watched. I'm sure you watched other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I was thinking about it, speaking of us being bi-weekly and maybe doing just 1 movie, maybe 2 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking through our old days. Yeah, we used to, and by old days, I mean about a year ago.
Yeah.
We used to just do 1 movie. We used to do 3 movies. I think our little description says 1 to 4 movies.
Yeah. So
let's just keep it easy breezy.
And I think we also say at least once a week or something like that.
Yeah, we can change it to at least
twice a week.
Twice a week, yeah.
Eating Soup Alone is a podcast hosted by me, Christopher Crumley, and co-hosted by Nicholas Johnson. We try our best to ramble incoherently about a handful of movies at least once a week. So the Lillards. All right. I did very little prep. I'm winging it. That's kind of my style. It's gotten me not very far in life. Very bad. You have prepped.
A little bit.
Would you like to read off the categories?
So, first award for the first annual
Lillards.
Inaugural.
The inaugural.
Lillards.
Yeah.
Chris, best host.
Best host.
Our nominees are Christopher Crumley for Eating Soup Alone, Nicholas Johnson.
Yeah.
Donald White.
Yeah.
And Evan, last name.
Brakefield.
Oh, they were this year, though, weren't they?
They were technically this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Donald had that for sure.
That's what I was thinking. I think I was going to... Do we do the polite thing and vote for each other?
And then Elton counts.
Do we do the polite thing?
I didn't mean to say that so begrudgingly. Elton counts, too.
Points Gremlin? Does Point Gremlin? Or that was this... No, that was... Was that before or after?
Couldn't tell you. Which James Bond movie? It was Dr. No, and Dr. No's on the list, so it was last year. It had to be in December sometime.
Okay. I'm saying Points Gremlin. No, I'm voting for Nick Johnson.
Yeah, he really had something.
He really did have something.
That whole game show thing.
Game show thing was astronomical. Chris never prepared anything like that.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to give it to Nick.
That works. Nick Johnson.
Honor roll mention Donald.
Yeah, you got a... does Nick have a little speech he's going to give?
No. Actually, You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to break the rules.
Okay.
We're going to extend that category to this year.
Okay.
And our winner's going to be Donald.
Okay. Well, Donald White. Should I call him?
Yeah, I was going to say.
All right.
Call him and see if he's got a speech.
Let's see.
It's not looking good for the Lillards.
Donnie, you have just won the Lillard Award for best Eating Soup Alone host this year. Give your little speech.
Oh my god. Wow. This is so unexpected. I was watching anime instead of playing Minecraft. I just want to say thanks to Chris, for letting me on the podcast. Thanks to Nick for suggesting me for the podcast. Thanks for watching Puss in Boots. I want to thank my family, my girlfriend. There's just so much, I don't know what else to say.
All right. Love you.
I was gonna say we should get playoff music.
Yeah.
But no. All right, love you. And hanging out works just as well.
All right, yeah. It was a good episode. He's a funny guy.
He is. He really is.
He had that bit in the beginning where he was like a little bit about me. As no one's gonna like this. I play World of Warcraft. Good stuff. Good stuff. He didn't know how much movies cost to make.
I just
Good
so
times.
fucking yeah. I cat out of the bag. I rarely listen to this show.
Yeah.
I do sometimes, but I for sure tuned into that one and enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah,
I thought it was great.
That was a banger. Friend of the show, Will Lorenz, also said last episode was an S tier.
Ooh.
So, well,
the Lahane one.
Yeah,
nice.
Lahane.
Well, that's good to know.
Category number 2.
Category number 2. This category is called "It's Not You, It's Me."
Yeah.
This award goes to a movie that we were pretty harsh on.
Okay.
But maybe not so deservedly.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Do you have a movie that sticks out when you were thinking of this category? What was your movie?
India Song. I think I was pretty low on India Song.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have been. I was pretty low on the Goonies, but I think it deserves it.
I would say this might be a cop-out, but looking over this list, I think the thing that stands out to me is Halloween Ends. I think I was initially a little like,
Yeah?
but I came around.
Actually,
I like Halloween Ends.
I've been thinking about Halloween Ends quite a bit recently.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I could put India Song aside and give it to Halloween Ends.
Because I'm thinking at first I was thinking like, what the fuck was this? And I think there's still a little bit of a what the fuck was this about it. But at the end of the day, I like the risk. I like what they did with it. It might be, top 3, 4 Halloween for me. It might be some amalgam of like Halloween and then Halloween 2 and like Halloween 3 and then Halloween Ends. I do have a soft spot for like 4, 5, 6. That's a good stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, mainly 5. I think that's the one where it's peak crazy without being total. Is that the one where the net comes in?
It sure is. Yeah. I think it's what I am always saying I love so much about Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
It's how it takes the supernatural over the top slasher thing of Michael Myers. It just does it modern day. That's what I think Halloween Ends does with what's the name of the little girl in 4, 5, 6 who's getting her brains out?
Jamie.
Yeah, they kind of do that. Cause remember how they kind of tried to set up that she got the boogans from Michael?
Uh-huh.
They give boogans to Kyle? Can't remember that guy's name.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it might be the only time in a movie theater when that spoilers for Halloween Ends, when that boy smacks against that ground and pops back up. I think that's the only time in a movie theater I have looked at someone sitting next to me who was also looking at me.
Yeah. I think the only thing, honestly, when I really think about it now, the only thing hurting it for me is that it's a part of that modern trilogy. Because I think they're fine, but I think this one stands out as being exceptionally good, in my opinion, compared to the other two, in my opinion. Like, if there's one I'm going to rewatch, it's probably going to be that one, personally.
Yeah,
I don't know, but even, I don't know.
I
think it's definitely that one. It's definitely that one.
I don't know what I can do to possibly rectify this.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I want it so bad. Chris, I want you to see Halloween Kills the way I see Halloween Kills. I love that movie so much, and I just want to share in that experience with
no, I get it.
a single human being in my life.
No, I get it. It's just, it's I don't know. It's...
No, I mean, I get...
Is it a long one? It feels long.
They all feel long.
Feels long.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Little...
Evil Dies Tonight and all that stuff. Yeah, it goes on for a while.
It just goes on for a while. It's like a thing. it's like this. I don't know. It's just weird because you got the thing with like Michael running around being badass, and it's all very stylistic and interesting. But then there's all the evil dies tonight thing. Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, they're just two very different.
Absolutely,
very different. It's like the opposite problem that not even the opposite. You know how we were talking about Lost Highway being like all B plot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Halloween Kills feels like the B plot from two different movies put together almost.
Yeah, I
you know what I'm saying?
See that.
Yeah. Frankenstein monster style. But anyways, so we agree that Halloween Ends is the movie we were a little harsh on that honestly, hey.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's one of my favorite.
I bet you if we listened to that episode, we probably weren't that hard on it.
No, because I think I did hear people say, like, nah, it seemed like you guys were kind of fine on it. But I feel like I was, even in that, I still want to sing its praises.
Yeah, like as time passes, it's such a cool thing for them to have done for that movie.
Yeah. Whatever, go to with the sauce. Halloween Ends go to with the sauce.
It's great, love it.
Such Halloween vibes too. I feel like it's a movie that got that fall feel to it,
Yeah, it's so just such.
There's all that shit with the kid getting bullied.
Yeah, it's so just like
okay, so the kid bounces up the floor and dies. Horrific, horrible.
Awful.
Wish I never saw it.
Yeah.
Glad I did.
Yeah.
At the same time, then he accidentally murders that bum, and at that point I was thinking, how is this guy gonna accidentally kill two people in a movie? They're like wrestling. He's got the knife, and the bum falls on the knife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, there were like so. I told this. I probably said it in the episode, but like, there's so many points in that movie where I was like, that is not where I thought they were gonna do with this.
Yeah, no, I think that's the vibe of the whole movie. It's like, I cannot believe that this is what's happening because I never in a million years would have guessed this.
Yeah,
and I think that's what makes that movie so good is because it did all of those things that are so out of the left field.
Yeah,
and I didn't leave that movie going, well, that's not what that was bad. I left going, that's not what I wanted, but I didn't have a bad time. Also, they used the same title font as Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. So
hey, there's so many good movies on this list I want to shout out.
So, Chris got a phone call.
I did. 2 phone calls.
Don't remember what the last thing we said was. So if this is a non sequitur,
yeah,
fuck off. I don't care.
Yeah, what's the next?
We're bi-weekly now. There's no rules.
What's the next award? I'm looking at this list and I'm just thinking about all these good movies. Moonlight, Trainspotting, Akira.
We're going to go for a big one.
Clue. Okay, a big one. What can Clue win?
We ain't no Oscars. We ain't saving the biggest ones till the last. We're peppering them through.
Are you going to do like a Photoshop and make like a little Lillard Award that looks like Matthew Lillard?
I mean, I have to now because you said it. Yeah. You know, you said earlier you don't bring anything, you don't prepare anything to the podcast, and that's not true. You bring a lot for me to do. So we're not like the Oscars, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do a big one right now. We're also not like the Oscars, because you know why, Chris?
Because we're drinking?
Because we're hammered. And also, we're not sexist.
Yeah.
So we're going to do Best Actor, which male or female.
Right. And it's International Women's Day.
And it's International Women's Day.
Yeah. Do you have any in mind?
Obviously Colin Farrell from Banshees.
Okay.
Happy International Women's Day.
Uh-huh. Jason Voorhees in any of them. It's a joke. It's supposed to be funny. Al Pacino in The Godfather.
Al Pacino in The Godfather.
Because that does count.
What's his face in Clue?
Oh, yeah. Tim Curry. Oh.
Let's see. What's her name from A Woman Under the Influence? The woman, Chris. She's under the influence. She's married to Columbo. Happy International Women's Day. I can't remember her name.
The mom in Moonlight?
Yeah. She's great.
She is good.
She's really good.
The lady from Misery who's mean to the guy in the bed.
Kathy Bates.
Bates.
She's really good.
That's a heavy hitter.
Adam Sandler, Punch Drunk Love.
Starling, or Agent Starling, or Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, the girl from Taxi Driver.
Foster.
Jodie.
Jodie.
Foster Jodie. It could be her.
How do you feel about, are you writing this down, any of this, or is this kind of just out in the ether if we fish it back up?
I'm just thinking.
Adrian from Rocky. Not a good actress.
Oh, no, she's great.
Sidney Prescott, Scream.
Okay, Chris.
Huh.
This one's a long shot.
Oh, wait, no, actually, damn. I think, honestly, I'm locking it in. It's gotta be... What's her name from The Shining?
Shelley Duvall.
It's gotta be Shelley Duvall in The Shining.
Okay.
That was a big dog I just let out.
You really did, but wait until I let this big dog out.
Okay.
This one's a long shot.
All right.
But really, really hear me out on this.
Yeah.
The dog from The Thing. Do you remember how blown away we were by the acting from that dog in The Thing?
Yeah.
Chris, he hits his marks.
Yeah.
He stops.
Yeah.
He starts.
That's
he
true.
doesn't look at the camera. Do
That's
you remember
true.
that part where he looks into a room and then keeps going?
Yeah.
Like, he looks in the room, something happens in the room, and then he keeps going because that's what was... But Chris, he's a dog. Or
As a dog.
she's a dog. I don't know.
I think I also have to say Gene Wilder in Willy Wonka. I'm going to say my big three, ready, are Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka, Shelley Duvall, The Shining, and I guess I gotta go with... Oh, that's my big two. Those were the two that I'm offering up. What have you got for me? Is it the dog from The Thing?
My three votes are going to be Shelley Duvall, Colin Farrell, and Jed the dog from The Thing.
Okay, well, in my opinion, we both went Shelley Duvall. She got 2 votes, technically. So I think that makes her the winner.
I don't know how you're not picking the dog, though.
Can we talk about Shelley Duvall, though? She does a good job in that movie.
She does.
She does a
And I
really good
feel
job
for
in
her
it.
because she was put under a lot of shit.
She was, yeah. That Jack Nicholson was not a nice man.
Yeah,
He was
that's
very-
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he was very upset.
And yeah, I think it's
A
important
lot. Very upset a lot.
to in voting for this. Yeah, we should definitely think about A, the performance, and B, the backstory,
Sure.
and what
Yeah.
we know about these people and their lives.
Right.
Which really, really, really drives home my argument that he's a dog, Chris,
Yeah,
and
it
he
does.
acts
It
better
does.
than I've seen. There
It
are
does.
movies in here
Let me
that
propose this to
nobody.
you.
I see this big stretch of Friday the 13th movies
Yeah.
that
No dogs.
have no performance as good as that dog in The Thing.
Yeah. Well, I also have to say this. Think about this for a moment. Who do you think was treated better on set? That dog or Shelley Duvall?
Yes, Shelley. We're giving it to Shelley Duvall.
We are.
Best actor.
Shelley Duvall. So what's won so far? So far, we've got Donald coming in as the best host. We've got Halloween Ends coming in as a surprise, like, hey, you know what? We might have beat up on that a little bit too much now that we've thought about it, with our intellectual brains. This is a genius movie that you have to have a 400 IQ to appreciate. And Shelley Duvall is the best actor of all time.
Yeah. And that's a great recap. Then it makes sense because we've been doing this for 45 minutes?
Have we really?
But just so you know, we've only been recording for 20, so it's going to sound a little strange.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to retain most of that.
Okay.
We haven't even talked about Batman Returns.
Chris, that's a great point. Let's go with our next category is This Is So Horny I Hate It. And it's the horniest, grossest movie.
Batman Begins is my vote.
Our options are Batman Returns.
Oh, yeah. Batman
and
Returns.
Werner Herzog's Nosferatu the Vampire.
I think Batman Returns wins.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
Batman
Werner Herzog's
Returns
there's a little bit of like, oh, this is a horny I can get into. Batman Returns is just off-putting. It's just off-putting.
Okay.
You disagree. Plead your case.
No, I think Nosferatu is horny in a way that I can't get into.
But Batman Returns is?
No, it is
Okay.
not.
Which one's worse in your personal opinion?
Probably Batman.
It's probably Batman Returns.
You know why?
Why?
The Penguin.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Werner Herzog's Nosferatu. So odd to think that that's one of the most beautiful movies I've seen. In terms of just the imagery, it's just so beautiful.
yeah,
I'm thinking of like the shots. I know this sounds stupid. It's so weird to be like, oh, it's such a beautiful movie. Like there are certain shots that like that seem like they would be contemporary to like 2005 Batman Begins finding the cave underground. Like it seems like Christopher Nolan took a lot of inspiration from like just the shots of like when Harker's like traversing like the European countryside and like the it's just so beautiful. Like Herzog does like documentaries as well, right? Yeah, it almost shifts into this like documentary mode where it just has this like beautiful like way of capturing a man walking through like green mountain waterfall-y area.
Or like that scene at the end where everybody's dying.
Yeah.
And is everybody in the town like walking dead bodies and coffins around?
Yeah.
That looks really good, but also you're right. At the same time, it's like these are real people. This is happening. That's how it feels. So I think that brings us to our next category, best looking movie.
I think it might be Werner Herzog.
I think it's Werner Herzog's
Nosferatu. Yeah. That movie really, I mean, I'd watch that tonight. Werner Hot Dog.
Yeah, Werner Hot Dog. Great job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are you writing down the winners?
Yes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Our next category, this one's just for us.
All right.
I don't know how the views on these episodes... I don't know how the numbers on these episodes did.
Okay.
Frankly, Chris, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Neither do I.
Chris?
Couldn't give a damn if I
Best Jason.
I'm
going to go with Bateman.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. We're talking Voorhees.
It's a curve. You
We're
really
talking
curved me.
Voorhees, baby.
You really curved me. I have to say... I gotta go part 3. I feel like I gotta go part 3. It's either that or 4, but I think I gotta go part 3.
But hear me out.
Yeah.
How about 6?
6.
He gets electrocuted, comes back to life, has cool gloves.
Yeah. He does look good.
Yeah.
Second good to me. But I would concede to that being a winner. For me, it's the stretch of 3, 4, 6, because 5 doesn't count because that's Roy. 3, 4, 6.
Hey, Roy's a Jason.
Yeah.
You can play as him in the game.
Yeah. You gonna tell me that's a good Jason look though? He's wearing Halloween outfit.
We're talking about Jason in general.
Yeah.
And Chris, listen. Between you and me, we know Roy's not winning.
No.
But we can respect him enough to put him on here.
Can we talk about worst?
Yeah, we can talk about worst Jason.
In my opinion, worst is gotta be Jason X, non-Uber version.
Yeah, because he's wearing a Halloween store costume.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of Kane Hodder.
No.
As Jason.
No. So we're agreeing that 6 with the yellow gloves.
It could be 4 though. I could hear.
Yeah, Jason White, I think, is the name of the guy. Something like that.
Oh, but
he's an old guy. He was like 60 when he did it, and he hated Corey Feldman. Remember he passed and we posted on the Instagram?
Is that the guy from 4?
Yeah. He was an old guy. He hated Corey. Grabbed him to the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about is he the same guy that was the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Yeah.
That's him, baby.
Okay. Then we're going Jason White. I can get behind that.
And his name is Jason?
Oh, fuck. Let me look up what his name is. Maybe it's like Jerry White or something.
It'd be insane if it was Jason.
My uncle's name is Jason White. I can tell you that. Let's see. Friday the 13th. We're watching one of these tonight, right?
Yeah, sure.
You don't have to watch the whole thing, but
we'll throw one.
It's going on.
As long as it's fine, yeah. As long as it's 5, yeah.
Ted White.
Ted White.
Ted White.
Ted White. Rest
Ted
in
White.
Peace.
Yes, goated.
Here's your award.
You are the man. I don't know why I didn't go 4 off the bat. Ted White, goated with the sauce.
It's you, baby.
All right, next category.
How about best movie that actually came out in 2022?
Are we going to say it at the same time?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
The Banshees of Inisherin. Yeah, great. Awesome.
Wow.
Chris, I love it. We're on the same page.
Yeah, that movie was just goated with the sauce.
That's like how we're feeling with Friday the 13th right now.
Yeah.
Probably, I'm like, this isn't a joke. This isn't me exaggerating.
Yeah.
Once a week, I think, I want to watch Banshees of Inisherin.
Hell yeah.
I love that movie so much.
I really do like Banshees. I think Banshees was fat.
Fat?
Yeah.
Is that something you're doing now? You call things fat?
Why did I just get a call from Mount Clemens?
Could be spam.
Yeah, that movie was tight. It was ill. Anyways.
Cool.
Yeah, Banshees was fat.
Banshees was fat.
Yeah. His big, round, oily butt.
It was a big, round, oily butt. Which brings me to our next category. Best bespectacled white guys love these movie. Chris, what is the most self-indulgent two guys with a film podcast wearing glasses movie? It's either Banshees of Inisherin, The Nice Guys, The Shining. Let's see what else is here.
I'm thinking of ending things.
Trainspotting.
I feel like I also have to... I feel like I'm going to have to go with The Nice Guys looking at this list.
Yeah. American Psycho goes on the nominees list.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But I think it has to be The Nice Guys.
I think I agree with you. It's The Nice Guys.
I think I also have to say we have to have some sort of honorary award for Pink Flamingos, right? I'm going to give Pink Flamingos the Bravery Award.
Cool. Great.
That's the bravest movie. Can you think of a more brave movie on this list?
Chris, I can't.
Yeah. What a brave
Except for
film.
maybe... Hear me out. Friday the 13th, Part 5. They didn't put Jason in it. It's like, I named it right.
Oh. Yeah. I've been thinking a lot about Pink Flamingos lately. I really have been thinking a lot about John Waters. I've also been listening to the B-52s. Those things seem so closely related to me. Don't know why.
B-52s and John Waters?
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's like the weird, like, semi-ironic, indulgent obsession with the 50s style, but like with Easter colors.
Yeah, I think you got it. I think you nailed it right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, this next one's exciting.
Okay, I'm excited.
Christopher.
Yes.
Best movie titled T2.
Ooh.
T2 1999?
Yeah.
T2 what's
91. It was 91.
1991? Oh, that's insane.
Yeah.
Or T2 2017.
Now, this is tough. It's tricky because these movies are widely considered to be neck and neck.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest sequels of all time up against a movie that we saw.
Yeah.
Chris, I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I'm voting T2.
I think I'm going with T2 as well.
I love it. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
T2, congratulations.
It was close. It was really close, though. What can we give to 13 Ghosts?
Chris, I'm glad that you bring that up. Because our next category is... Let me find it. It's on here somewhere, I promise. Best actor in the worst movie.
Wow. Can we say it at the same time?
Yeah.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tony
13
Shalhoub.
Ghosts. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Tony Shalhoub. No, what? Matthew Lillard.
Yes, it's Matthew Lillard in 13 Ghosts.
Oh. I'm sorry I'm working backwards. You have the list of categories, and then I have this list of movies that I'm like, what can we just showcase, you know? What can we showcase? And I think I've done a good job of picking things.
Well, I feel like now I really have to make the Matthew Lillard statue.
Yeah,
So I
because
gotta
he's technically won.
He
won a Lillard.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard won a Matthew Lillard.
We have to edit his Wikipedia page. Best James Bond we saw this year. Just kidding. What's next?
Just Dr. No.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm just crossing some stuff off. We're going to go with the category that Chris picked.
Ooh.
Sloppiest movie.
Sloppiest movie. Now, see, the thing is can Pink Flamingos be a two-time Lillard Award winner?
Yeah.
Or do you have a better sloppy pick? Because I feel like I got to give that to that little sloppy... And when I say sloppy, I mean someone ate dog shit in the movie. So.
Oh, well then, yeah, I think it has to be Pink Flamingos.
Well, not when I say the award. I'm just saying when I consider Pink Flamingo, the first thing that comes to mind is when the person eats dog shit.
Gotcha. I thought you meant those were the
criteria.
Criteria for the award, yeah.
Yeah. What else stood out to you as sloppy?
I think Nosferatu, the vampire, is pretty sloppy.
Okay.
Like in a good way. Let me see. Evil Dead's crazy sloppy.
Evil Dead is sloppy.
It's pretty
Evil
sloppy.
Dead is sloppy. Yeah, it's kind of sloppy. And trigger warning. Skip past a moment. It's also a movie with tree rape in it. A tree rapes a woman.
That's the sloppiest thing I could think of.
Yeah. So I think maybe Evil Dead takes that one.
Evil Dead, congratulations. You won the
You are
Lillard
so
for
sloppy.
sloppiest movie.
Is Evil Dead 2 sloppier?
Oh, for sure.
But we didn't watch that movie.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but for sure.
Okay. I like Evil Dead more.
Yeah, in my
Hot
memory,
take.
because I've seen all of them. I think
Yeah.
I've seen Evil Dead the most out of all.
Yeah. Yeah. Hot take, because usually people are like, Evil Dead 2's the best.
Hot take. We're going with another Chris category.
Sure.
Chris, what's the driest movie this year?
Ooh.
I'd like to hear your thoughts because I don't know what that means.
Ooh.
I'd say Batman. The Batman's pretty dry.
Ooh.
A lot of rain, but that movie just feels dry to me.
Ooh. Dry.
Go ahead and make some dry jokes while I take a pee.
Dry.
Can't help but notice his waveform's pretty flat. Not a lot of dry jokes happening, huh?
All right, hear me out. I'm saying Horror of Dracula. They spend the whole time in that castle. That's a dry-ass castle for show. And then also, Dracula literally turns into dust.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go, yeah.
So,
I wrote down Horror Dracula on this list,
yeah.
and I was like, I don't remember any of that movie.
Really?
But now, yeah, I remember the dry castle. I remember him turning to dust. I remember the lesbians. So, yeah, I remember that movie now.
All right. I don't know if you have this on your list, but worst movie? Are we going to do a worst movie?
I like to keep it positive here, but yeah, we can do worst movie.
To me, in my opinion, it's between Scary Movie and 13 Ghosts. There's no other competition. I could be wrong, but I think those are the two worst movies we saw this year.
Well, let me...
You can double check while I get another Guinness.
Scooby-Doo 2. Monsters Unleashed.
Are you putting that up against Scary Movie and 13 Ghosts, though? You think it's that bad?
No, I think undoubtedly... Yeah, I think our winner's 13 Ghosts.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, I know I sound like I have some doubt in my voice, but... It's 12 plus 1 ghosts.
Definitely. That
Yeah.
thing was...
Remember the mansion in that movie?
Yeah.
The weird, like, Rubik's Cube glass
Yeah.
Spy Kids bullshit?
Oh, wait a second. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
I liked that more than 13 Ghosts.
Interesting.
Because remember how much the end credits beat ass?
No.
The end credits beat ass. Like, just the sequence, like, just the... Nothing to do with the movie, just, like, the title sequence at the end credits was pretty cool.
Interesting.
Which is more than I can say for 13 Ghosts.
Okay. Fair. Why do I think about Salem's Lot often?
Because I don't. So I must be throwing those memories to you. Because
Interesting.
I remember the vampire looked like...
It doesn't need to be
Nosferatu.
3 hours long.
Mm-mm. It was on TV. Okay.
Do you have anything nice to say about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 right now? In this moment?
In this moment? Just cause?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I liked it.
Okay. What's the next category?
Biggest surprise movie. The movie that we watched and went, whoa, that's
Okay.
not what I thought it would be, whether we thought it was better than we thought it would be, or it's not the movie we thought it would be.
Interesting.
Which-
What do you have in mind?
Nah, I said that out loud. I think it's probably Halloween Ends.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm really thinking it's going to take 2 awards home.
my vote,
Yeah.
but this doesn't count because I'm sure... Because you've seen the movie before, but mine was, personally, it was Carnival of Souls.
Really?
What
What did you think it was going to be?
Not something I liked as much as I did.
Okay.
I was floored with that picture. I was also surprised how much I didn't love The Conjuring this time around.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but not as much. Neither of those things. Well, the one is subjective to you. The other one I can agree with because I experienced it too. But I still got to say, Halloween Ends. It might be a 2-time Lillard Award-winning movie.
But we did...
I went into it also expecting it to be dog shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, what I was going to say wasn't going to be a knock against that movie. It was going to be how much I love Halloween Ends antithesis, Friday the 13th Part 5. Love that movie.
Yeah,
guys.
but see, the difference is I hadn't seen all those movies, so I can't vote for that.
Okay. Halloween Ends, I guess.
Do you want to say anything about the Friday the 13th series?
I'm really glad we did it.
Yeah, so am I.
That might be my vote as a whole.
Yeah.
Was how much fun I had with those movies.
Weren't expecting it.
Yeah, because we did Halloween and I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed
What was the idea in your head, I guess, going into it?
that it was going to be the same experience as I had with Halloween, but slightly worse.
Right.
I think as a whole, Friday the 13th is better,
Yeah.
but I think, nothing touches the original Halloween.
Yeah.
But yeah, my biggest surprise was how much I enjoyed watching all of the
Yeah.
Friday the 13th movies this year.
They're really an anomaly.
I had a
It's
blast,
so
yeah.
hard to describe the appeal.
Yeah, it's just like...
Because most people are like, why would I want to intentionally watch what is objectively a bad movie?
Because it's fun and it's entertaining and something doesn't have to be, revolutionary or knock your socks off to enjoy it. It just has to be fun. You remember fun, everybody? By everybody, I mean Chris. You remember fun? You remember having fun?
I have fun quite frequently.
At
I'm
the
having fun
movies?
right now.
Oh, great. Glad to hear it.
All right, what's next? Moving us along. Choo-choo.
What about best character?
Best character. Oh.
My vote, right off the bat, Creighton Duke.
Oh.
Followed by the dog from The Thing. And...
I'm going to say something in earnest. I'm really going to say something in earnest here.
Okay.
Rocky Balboa.
You said it in earnest, but you said it right in my sweet spot. Because, that's arguably, the best movie character of all time, yeah. But...
Just a big dumb guy with a heart of gold. He's such a good guy.
He's such a fucking idiot.
Such a good guy.
Such an idiot. I love him. But what about
Creighton Duke.
Creighton Duke or Little Miss Sunshine? She's fun.
Not as fun as Rocky. I like Rocky. What are you feeling? It's between Creighton Duke the dog and Rocky. Creighton Duke, the dog.
Can I throw in Detective March from The Nice Guys?
Yeah, but it
Ryan
doesn't
Gosling?
stack up against Rocky.
I think he does for
You
me.
think it stacks
personally.
up against Rocky?
No, I don't, but I'm just trying to have fun.
It is tough between Creighton Duke and Rocky.
It's Rocky.
You think it's Rocky?
It might be Creighton Duke.
Doug, 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 Doug.
Yeah, but think about it.
Yes.
Rocky.
When I say the name Jason Voorhees, what comes to mind?
Creighton Duke.
Well, I think of a young girl in a white dress shoving a hot dog through a donut.
Exactly, Chris.
Yeah. Creighton Duke says that, not me.
And Creighton Duke is in 1/3 of that movie,
True, and he steals the show.
where Rocky Balboa
Is the name of the movie.
is in 8 movies.
All right, we'll give it to Creighton Duke.
Creighton Duke, my man. Actually, no. You know what? I think we should give it to Rocky, because best supporting character
Creighton Duke.
goes to Creighton Duke.
Dug, 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 dug. That's one of my favorite Friday the 13th. Some people disagree with me often. It's kind of my Halloween Kills. Of
I
the series.
love it because I'm pretty sure I said it on the episode, but it feels like the script for that movie fell out of a time portal and came from another universe.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you give a film school kid a movie who's never made a movie before.
Love it.
AKA Donnie Darko. That also was his first movie out of film school. That guy who made that.
2 different guys made these 2
Two different
movies?
guys, yeah,
Oh,
two
okay,
different guys,
you're
yes,
about
yes,
to
yes.
blow my mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Best Korean movie directed by Park Chan-wook.
Old Boy.
But what about Decision to Leave?
I liked Old Boy more, but I know you loved Decision to Leave.
Yeah, but I do like Oldboy more.
You think so?
Yeah, it's
At the
Oldboy.
end of the day? Okay. Here's something I want to throw out there. It's another movie we kind of forgot about, I feel like. And when I say forgot about, I mean, I just found it on the list. Okay. Yeah, okay. Do we have like a most disappointing? Like what, Let Us Down?
No, I don't think. Oh, look at this right here. It says best movie that disappointed or let us down.
Best movie that... I don't know about the best part.
I can change it to most.
Most disappointing. My vote is Magical Mystery Tour.
Ooh, that's
I wasn't
good.
expecting anything, but it
Votes.
somehow came in lower than I even expected.
Yeah,
It has some highs,
it really does.
but it also lacks.
But what about
It's not really technically a movie, though. But
Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula?
was my expectation that high?
It wasn't as low as that movie was for me personally.
There were some visual things I liked, but...
It is a filmmaker's movie.
And I don't know if you know this about me or not, but I'm not a filmmaker, so that movie is doo-doo dog shit. So, yeah, let's give it to Bram Stoker's, because fuck you. Not fuck you specifically, but fuck you if you think I'm an idiot for not liking it. Because, yeah, you're right, I am an idiot. I don't make movies. It's dumb. It's a bad movie. Dumb. Dumb, baby, dumb. Poop in a diaper, dumb.
But what about this? And really hear me out on it.
All right.
Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, because I think it's also pretty clear in the episode we loved that movie,
And then it let us down.
It really
then,
let us down.
Yeah,
at
but
the end.
best movie that disappointed us. You have to put best back in there. Because I remember I said scratch out best.
Okay, yeah.
This is the best movie that disappointed me. Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, because it got so transphobic in the last 7 minutes.
Sure. I'll just write most transphobic.
Sure.
No, I'll do
Best movie that is transphobic.
best disappointing
Movie.
is Ace Ventura, and then just the most disappointing is the movie you said.
Francis Ford Coppola's.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie was really good until it got transphobic. It's not something you frequently hear, but it does happen.
Okay.
Bop, 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 bop. Daily reminder that both Lou Reed... No, I don't know if Lou Reed has. Yeah, Lou Reed did. No, not Lou Reed. Mark Smith of The Fall. And also Bob Dylan. Maybe Lou Reed? But definitely the first two. Have both said the N-word in songs. Anyways.
Same with Green Day.
Yeah. But the other thing about Bob Dylan's song that says the N-word is it also got a black man freed from prison. So,
Kind of evens out.
yeah. He said the N-word, but he saved a life. So,
Christopher,
yes.
best vampire.
Whew.
Bela Lugosi,
Yeah.
but also that little freak whose name I don't know from Werner Herzog's Nosferatu.
Yeah. I'd be happy with either, but I gotta say, I mean, yeah, probably Werner Herzog's. I mean, I love Bella, but the Werner Herzog's thing like feels like a vampire, whereas Bella's just a guy.
Bella's Dracula.
Yeah.
And like that's I don't know, I was gonna say unfortunately. I don't know how that's unfortunate, but for the most part, when you think of a vampire, they think of Bela Lugosi as Dracula. Like that's just
Good
what a
evening.
vampire is. Exactly.
That's actually Alfred Hitchcock says good evening.
I mean, a lot
Alfred
of people say
Hitchcock.
good evening.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Children of the night, what music they make. Bela Lugosi says that.
And then Nosferatu from Werner Herzog says, that's all I remember. Bela Lugosi? Want to go with Bella?
We'll go with Bela. Bela. He was... Oh, did we watch Son of Frankenstein?
We did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's when Bela plays the hunchback.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was hunting.
Next category.
Yes.
I'm horny. For love?
Ooh.
The most romantic movie that we watched this year. I'm throwing it out there immediately. No, fuck. Decision to Leave doesn't count because it was this year.
Interesting. I'm noticing now that we don't really watch a lot of romantic movies.
Yeah, and that means that other category, best Korean movie, is only Old Boy. It's only one of the categories.
Yeah, it was a shoo-in.
I'm thinking of Ending Things.
Is that romantic?
It's the opposite of romantic.
It's very sad.
My Own Private Idaho.
Oh, no, we have a clear... Well, My Own Private Idaho, but I was saying Punch Drunk Love is on this list. And I'm saying Punch Drunk Love is my win.
I'm going to go with Moonlight.
Oh, Moonlight.
Remember when he cooks for him, Chris?
Yeah,
Ugh.
Moonlight.
Ugh.
It's between, for me, India Song, Moonlight, and what was the other one I just said a second ago? Oh, Punch Drunk Love, and I guess I gotta go Moonlight. Remember when he jerks off the guy and then he just wipes the cum into the sand?
And then they don't talk for 30 years?
Yeah.
And then he cooks for him, and him cooking, just that montage of him cooking, is the most romantic thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm a classic man.
Okay, so yeah. Let me see. I'm horny for love. Moonlight. Congratulations. I have horniest movie written down here.
Yes. What is just the muff? We already did shit like that, didn't we? Oh, horny, but I hate it.
Yeah.
What's the most horny, but you love it?
Oh, but I love it. I just put the category was just horny in general, but I guess Batman would take that.
The Batman, like with
Batman Returns would take that.
Oh, but you love it.
No, I don't love it.
No, I'm saying horny, but you love
exactly.
it. What takes it?
What I had written down didn't have love it, but I guess we'll do that. It's horny and I love it.
I feel like we don't really have any of that. Nothing that horny on here.
I'm gonna say My Own Private Idaho.
Okay.
Ooh, Chris.
Huh.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
All right. I'm sorry. Got to call the police real quick.
Because I don't love it. I think we actually no. You're right. We talked for quite a while in
About
that
how
episode
she's
about
not.
how much we hate how horny she is.
I would say India Song is tastefully erotic.
Okay.
It's a lot of like lounging and nipple and just cuddling.
That's how I feel about My Own Private Idaho. Because remember the sex scenes are just still images.
Oh yeah, that was tasteful. All right, My Own Private Idaho wins.
Okay.
Also, a B-52 song. Y'all living in your own private Idaho. That's what the reference to the title is a reference to a B-52 song.
Boring. You know Not you. That's the next category.
Ah. Most boring movie you watched this year. What was it?
Probably My Own Private Idaho.
Really? Interesting. I have to probably say Airplane because I fell asleep during it, which is something you can attest to I don't do.
Yeah, that's true.
I do not do during movies.
You did do that.
So I think by default I have to say Airplane because I do not sleep during movies. That is something I do not do.
My vote might be for 7 because I fell asleep during 7.
Oh, I'll take 7.
7 or Airplane.
I feel like Airplane's got to win a bad one.
Yeah, I'll give it to Airplane. Because I didn't fall asleep through that.
But you wish you did.
And I feel like I did.
Yeah.
I spelled airplane wrong. I gotta start checking these off because I keep forgetting to. Coolest thing in a bad movie. My immediate thought: the big Muppet hands pulling Jason down to hell.
Oh, that might win.
Or Uber Jason.
No, I hate Uber Jason.
You hate Uber Jason?
I got to do Big Hands. I have to go Big Hands. Big Hands are great. I love Rock Monster hands. Coolest thing in a bugga.
The end credits for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
Still Big Hands. Big Hands have always been a big favorite of mine. You can't just say the Big Hands and expect me not to go with Big Hands.
All right, it's Big Hands. It's Big Muppet hands from.
Yeah, it's Big Muppet hands for sure. All right. I feel like we didn't even mention. Well, no, never mind.
What?
What does Titan get? Is Titan sloppy?
Ooh.
Titan unsettling.
Titan is horny and I hate it.
Yeah. But anyways, what is up next?
Uh-oh. This just in. It's coming in hot off the wire. What's this? Oh, I'm getting like a... whatever these things are called?
Telegram?
Yeah, that's it. Chris, we have a new category. It's Best Dance Scene.
Ooh.
I'm going to say when Titan dances on top of that fire truck.
Oh, 100%. I was hoping that you would not say the thing at the end of Jojo Rabbit because that was lame. But Titan sexy dancing on top of the fire truck while she's pretending to be a boy, and all of the other boys are confused by why they think it's hot.
And all the other raves that the firefighters have by themselves, Titan wins Best Dance Scene.
Titan wins. Yeah. Titane's horny, and I love it.
Titane is horny, and I love it, and I hate it.
All right, what do we have left? How many are we down to?
We are down to 1. We got 7.
7 left.
Chris?
Yes.
Best guest.
Best guest?
On this show. Our nominees are Points Gremlin.
Yeah.
Nissa, who I'm sure has a last name.
Tedesson.
Great, just go ahead and dox that lady like that.
Yeah, Sarah Bay texted me. She's like, why am I the only one that gets their last name mentioned on the podcast?
Sarah Bay.
Yeah.
Sarah Michael Bay.
Sarah Michael Bay gets the vote.
And who else has been on this? Via phone, Magic Man Bill Cooper. Chris, do you remember that magician that we almost had on the show?
Yeah. It seems like yesterday. I can't believe Bill Cooper was never on the podcast. That was a trip.
Do you want to do something about that?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Do we make it up to him?
Have you heard from him?
No, we just kind of fell out.
Yeah. Just try texting him, maybe.
What's up? How are you?
You up?
But I can't do that unless we for sure get him on here.
We can have him on here. Have him on here. We'll talk about the Prestige, I guess. That's going to be so awkward, but we'll do it.
Exactly.
It's going to be so awkward.
Because we had to get... Because that was the big thing. We wanted to get 2 cameramen in here to film the whole thing.
Yeah.
And also be a little bit of a buffer so it wasn't just the 2 of us and a magician that we don't know.
Yeah, but do we want him to have our address?
Exactly. On top of all of that.
Yeah.
Listen, everything I know about the guy, every interaction we've had with him...
Off-putting.
I thought you were going to say off the chain because it was great. I love talking to that guy. But also, he's a complete stranger.
Yeah, things can be off-putting and off the chain at the same time.
That's true.
Yeah, because off the chain, if something was literally, it was chained up and it was suddenly off the chain, that would be a little off-putting.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, that dog is coming at me and it's cool, but I'm off-put.
Yeah. So I personally have to say my vote is for Sarah Bay just because she deserves a Lillard. She's a pilot. She flies organs.
Give us her social security number.
All right, 364. Just kidding. I can't keep going.
She's never actually been on the show, though.
Has Bill Cooper?
We called him.
Okay. By that, well, my mom's been on the podcast then.
And so is mine. No, that's not true. I think we cut that.
I think we cut it, yeah, because it went awful. I think it crashed and burned.
Yeah, that's right, it did.
Who do you think? Who's your vote?
Do you want to call Sarah Bay right now?
No.
It would get her qualified. You just got to... She picks up and you just got to go, oh, sorry, I called the wrong person. And then hang up. Well, then who's our best guest?
Yeah, who's our best guest? It was Bill Cooper, Sarah Bay, or Nissa, or Points Gremlin. Oh, probably Nissa. Nissa was... I want to have Nissa back soon. Nissa was a good guest.
Yeah, she was legitimately a guest. She wasn't...
Yeah. All the other ones are bits.
She didn't do bits.
Yeah.
She herself wasn't a bit.
No.
All right, congrats, Nissa.
Yeah. You're not going to call her?
I don't want to call her. You call her.
Oh, my fucking God.
You're the caller.
Why am I the caller?
Because I'm always calling Bill. And he got my vote, so... She also got her phone stolen in Europe. So.
That's true.
Hello?
Hey, it's Chris.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going all right. You have COVID, correct?
Yeah, I have COVID.
All right. I hope you get well soon. But in the meantime, you won a Lillard Award for Best Guest on the podcast. So if you have a very brief acceptance speech, go ahead.
Thank you.
Perfect. All right. Hope you get well soon. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Thanks, Chris.
Hope you're back soon. Nick would like to say something too.
Congrats and thank you. Feel better.
Perfect. All right. Get well soon.
Thanks.
I don't want to say that was a bad speech because you think of bills.
No, I actually genuinely couldn't think of what the fuck Bill might say. All right. Next award.
Best.
Also, let's give it up for Nissa real quick. Yeah, good guest.
Yeah, great job.
All right.
Hope you feel better. Hope this isn't your end.
Turmeric. It's just a little spice that people eat to feel good. So, go ahead.
Best. Philip Seymour Hoffman. We have Happiness.
That's true.
We have Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
But we also have Synecdoche, New York.
Yeah. And we didn't do Magnolia this year?
No. Wow. We've been in this a while, buddy.
It's gotta probably be, in my opinion, Punch Drunk Love. Shut up.
Yeah, like I wanted to say Synecdoche, New York.
You do want to say it.
Because it's the performance of a lifetime.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's the culmination of a career.
Exactly. It is unbelievable.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure I said this during our Punch Drunk Love episode.
Yeah.
Punch Drunk Love is the best use of Philip Seymour Hoffman in the amount of time Philip Seymour Hoffman is. It is the most concentrated PSH I have ever seen.
Just gonna tell me to fuck myself? Yeah, that's good. Mattress Man. That's that. Mattress Man.
PDL. Great job. Best Lynch.
Best Lynch. Blue Velvet. Sorry.
Did we watch Blue Velvet this year?
It's on the list.
No, it is, isn't it?
It's on the list.
But what about Mulholland Drive?
Blue Velvet.
What about The Elephant Man? That
Blue
was
Velvet.
this year.
Blue Velvet. For me, it's Blue Velvet.
Aunt Tina,
Yeah.
I love you, but I swear to God, you're gonna get it. Yeah, Blue Velvet's out of this world. I gotta.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies that
You send a love letter to me, you're fucked for life.
I love
Heineken, fuck that shit.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. I love that movie.
In dreams.
I gotta see it again soon because I don't remember as much of it.
He
as I
put
loved
his
it.
disease in me.
My biggest takeaway from that movie is in my life, anytime someone gives me shit about liking Budweiser and it being my favorite beer, I point at the can and go, but it's the king of beers. And in Blue Velvet,
I'm involved in a mystery. I'm in the middle of a mystery. Oh, and then there's like the two Daves or whatever.
I don't know why. I don't know why you reciting lines from Blue Velvet is so funny to me.
Probably because you're drinking.
I'm involved in a mystery.
I'm in the middle of a mystery.
But I always point at it and go, King of Beers. And in Blue Velvet, Laura Dern goes, Budweiser? And I went, King of Beers. And Kyle McLaughlin went, King of Beers. And I was like, I think we might be out of categories.
Really?
No, we have 1, 2, 3.
3?
We got 3 left, buddy.
3 left. The final 3.
Chucks, gigs, ha-has. Whether intentional or not, funniest movie we saw this year. Clue, for sure, on the list.
Ooh, yeah.
Little Miss Sunshine got me more than I thought it would. The Nice Guys, as always.
I will admit that The Nice Guys is funny, but I really have to say I think Clue might really deserve to take this home.
It's a toss-up between Clue and Willy Wonka for me.
Really? Willy Wonka. Unintentionally funny or intentionally? Just because, like, the coat and the vat?
You
and
took
stuff?
the words directly out of my mouth. Yeah.
I understand what you mean. Willy Wonka deserves more praise than it gets. I truly believe that deep in my soul. It seems like an odd thing to say because everybody's like, oh yeah, Willy Wonka. But come on. Do people really be Wonka-ing?
Yeah. And I feel that way also about Clue. I don't hear anyone really talk about how funny Clue is.
No, I feel like I never
Clue's
hear people
good.
talk about Clue at all. Like,
Yeah.
period. Like, point blank, period. It feels like a forgotten film to me almost. Which is insane. Because it's one of those things like look at how much praise, like, the Lego movie got for being like, oh my god, it's a toy. Turned into, like, such a good movie. It's like, yeah, Clue happened.
Yeah.
You don't remember Clue?
Yeah.
That was a toy. That was a really good movie. What are you looking at? What is this? Hello? Nick? You all right?
The mixture's too cold, so he shoves a jacket in there, though, Chris. But
That is true.
but also another dead body.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is getting serious. After like the fourth person's dead. Yeah. It's Clue. I'll vote for Clue.
Wow. Clue.
Chef's Kiss Clue.
Yes. Great film.
Clue is could have also gone for my most surprising movie.
Yeah, because you were talking about. I think the first thing you said after we finished it was, "You didn't tell me it was funny."
Exactly. Yeah. Second to last category. It's just vibes, baby.
It's just vibes.
A movie that I like just on vibes alone.
I think Akira is worth mentioning here.
Absolutely. I think Akira might win here.
I think Akira might definitely win here. I think Akira wins here.
India Song's a close second.
But I think Akira wins here. Well, India Song, you really invited something strange in there.
Terminator.
Yeah, it does have some great vibes. Oh, now I'm horny for those Terminator 1 vibes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you have 3 big dogs in the dog-fighting pit right now. India Song, Terminator, and Akira. If you had to rank them, how are you ranking them?
Dark House.
Oh, that is some sick vibes.
Also, Salem's Lot with all the the Toby Hooper kind of imagery in that mansion at the end.
But then at that point, you're inviting also Texas Chainsaw Massacre in there. But also, I feel like a lot of these get
watch the first one
disqualified.
this year.
A lot of these get disqualified, in my opinion, for having some substance. Like Old Dark House, Saw.
Okay.
There's some substance there.
Well,
Terminator gets well, I mean,
No.
Forget it.
Yeah, no, we're not. It's just we're voting for the vibes.
Terminator, Akira, or India Song. Those are what I want to focus on. Although, yeah, I mean, Old Dark Vibes really is a house. No, I'm kidding. Old Dark House really is a vibe. Oh shit, dude.
For better or worse, I'm thinking of ending things is a vibe the entire way through.
It's a vibe. I'm gonna narrow it down to, oh, God, dude, really those 4. I could go any way with Akira, Old Dark House, India Song, or Terminator. Is there one there that stands out above the rest for you?
Chris, I'm so sorry. The Wizard of Oz.
I'll even dump Akira if you wanted, and narrow it down to Old Dark House, India Song, and Terminator almost.
I would narrow it down to Akira, Terminator, and India Song.
Okay. You would get rid of the Old Dark House.
Yeah.
See, I got a penchant for the golden age of horror.
I think my vote would be Akira.
Yeah?
Because Akira's one of the best looking things, animated or not, I've ever seen.
Yeah. India Song or Terminator. I feel like I almost go down to Termy. I kind of like Terminator.
Yeah, but think about all those bars and all those buildings that they're in Akira.
Yeah, we can let Akira have this one, but let it be known that everything I've mentioned to this point, I love their vibes.
Absolutely, yeah. But I think on vibes alone.
So that was the penultimate category.
Yeah.
What's bringing us home? What have we been building to all night? What is the absolute last category we're giving out tonight?
I changed my mind.
Wait a second, we didn't even talk about Young Frankenstein. I think like Young Frankenstein stands up there with Clue. Those are 2 of the funniest movies I've ever seen. But anyways, keep going.
Cool, runner up. This one's penultimate.
Okay.
Which movie made us cry the most this year?
Ooh.
Most tears.
Ooh.
My nominees, personally, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. That's probably the winner, honestly. I cried like a baby through that thing. I mean, there's not another movie on here that's probably going to get me closer.
Punch Drunk Love always makes me cry.
Not like Everything Everywhere All at Once. I cried a lot.
Now, Chris, hear me out.
I'm hearing you out.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
I cried. I'm not going to lie to you. I cried. But it just doesn't touch the Everything Everywhere All at Once cry. That was frequent.
That's a great point.
Frequent.
I would like to...
It's frequent cry. You were expecting that we'd have more like deliberation and like back and forth, I'm assuming?
No, I just want to talk about how yawny I am right now.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to talk about how as a grown man,
Yeah.
I still very often think about and cry about Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
Just very specifically, Chris. Oh my God! Remember the 3 of them meet for the first time and they're talking, and both sharing stories about Uncle Ben being dead. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Really quick, just for fun, this is not actually a category, but I just want you to pick your 3 favorite movies of what we've seen over the last year.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Okay. If you actually look at my Letterboxd, 3 of the movies we watched this year are actually in my top 4.
That might be the same for me, too.
Yeah. The 3 that I'm picking are Rocky, Raising Arizona, and Punch Drunk Love.
Wow, yeah. I don't know if I can pick just 3. Because I love a lot of these movies.
Oh, I love a lot of them. I love absolutely a lot of them.
I'm going to say... Well, like, yeah, my favorite movies of all time are on this list.
Then pick them.
So I'm going to pick the 3 movies I saw for the first time this year.
Oh, okay.
Because, don't let anyone know, but the whole reason we do this show is so that I can watch more movies I haven't seen. I'm going to say Banshees, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Friday the 13th, Part 5.
Oh, yeah. You're comfortable with that? Friday the 13th Part 5 really is good with the sauce.
Locking it in, yeah, those are my favorite.
All
Those
right.
are the 3 I think about probably.
All right, that was the inaugural
No.
alerts. No, you have more?
We still have to do the last one? That last one was penultimate.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
This one's the
Okay.
ultimate.
All right, what's the ultimate?
Best movie.
Best movie?
It's the best movie we saw this year.
Period?
Period.
What's your pick? You don't get to say like, oh, what about this one? What about this? You pick one movie. What's your pick?
The movie that I think after seeing I liked the most.
Yeah. I don't even have to look at this list. I know what my answer is. You want to say it on 3?
I was going to say, what do you think it's one of these situations?
3, 2, 1. Rocky.
Jeez.
Really?
Really? Yours is
Yeah.
Rocky?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you love Rocky so much. Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
know Rocky's my favorite movie.
Yeah, it's a perfect movie.
But how good is Banshees, though?
Good, but not as good as Rocky. Maybe close.
But
Not as
when
good
you
as
watched Rocky this year, did you like it as much as you liked watching Banshees this year?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Probably more.
I think, you know what, it might be the...
Banshee's already won for the best movie that came out that year.
Rocky won Best Character.
So?
It's true. I will say...
Good point, good point. Yeah.
Out of all the... I will say out of all the movies we watched,
Yeah.
the only time I watched a movie by myself and then went, we got to do this for the podcast, told you, and then watched it again the next day, it's Rocky.
It's Rocky.
So
I think that's the inaugural Lillards.
yeah, congrats, Rocky, finally getting your day in the sun after all these years.
After
Someone
all
showing you
these
some
years.
love.
Maybe we could get that a sequel. There's all these revivals going on. Well, where's the Rocky sequel?
Do you have any regrets
No. I
for the
regret
year
nothing.
or this show?
Oh, for the year? I fumbled, but I didn't lose anything. You know?
Yeah. I kind of meant just specifically with the show.
Oh, okay.
I meant the year of Eating Soup Alone plus this episode of
Any
Eating
regrets?
Soup
Nah.
Alone. No?
Nah.
Any regrets with our list?
No. I feel proud of this list. This
Yeah?
is forged in iron.
I'm upset that the dog didn't win Best Actor, but
What can you do, though?
I could have fought harder for
I've
Jed.
got some wrap it up music for you.
I could have fought harder for Jed. I could have.
You ready?
I'm sorry. You're probably... Oh my god, that dog's probably been dead longer than I've been alive. Go on.
Dun 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 bum bum. That's that Manchester Man. Bum bum bum. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da. Getting stronger. Working harder. If you need more soup, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or go to our website, eatingsoupalone.com. And until next time,